Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Whoop! I'm Bogus Meat Factory. How are you guys doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're gonna have a wonderful new year. Wow. It's about to be a new year. It's about to be 2020. That's crazy. Hope you're all doing alright. I see Kitsarito hiding in the chat there. Hi Kitsarito, how are you today? Hopefully you're doing well. So, today we're going to do a little bit of an experiment. Good morning! Hey, how's it going, Simon? It's a pleasure to have you. Hey, happy future new year. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Let's just pull up our virtual bedroom and let's take a look, shall we? Hey, we have in our grab bag tonight, let's pull up our inventory. We're in the Genesis things. We have X-Men 2 Clone Wars. We have Vector Man. We have ToeJam Mineral Panic and Funkatron. We have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles The Hyperstone Heist. Tasmania. Sparkster. Spider-Man, Venom, Maximum Carnage. Streets of Rage 2 and 3. Sonic Spinball, Rocket Knight Adventures. Rise of the Robots, Mickey Mania, Pirates of Darkwater, Punisher, Revenge of Shinobi, Haunting Star and Poltergeist, Gunstar Heroes, Contra Hardcore, Cyborg Justice, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, Dragon the Bruce Lee Story, Columns, and that's it. But here's the thing. It's done a little different than your typical grab bag. It's going to be a literal grab bag. I right now have a pile of cartridges on the floor within which I will randomly select, play a little bit of it until maybe like game over or whatever, or unless I get really frustrated, pick another from the list. We got a big pile hanging out still in our Sierra bedroom. I haven't had time to change it to something different to move on, because I'm probably going to move on to Quest for Glory 2 very soon. Super excited about that. I mentioned watching some Streets of Rage after I played the Capcom beat 'em up. I think I got better in general finding fun else. This is the truth. And let me just say, like, when people typically look at a beat 'em up, right? And they're just like, you just mash buttons. In reality, not the case at all. And the genre evolved greatly after like Streets of Rage 1, where characters had special moves, and especially in the case of like the Dungeons and Dragons beat 'em ups. You had inventory, spells, and you had like blocking and all these crazy stuff that you got like they got added to it. And they started to iterate on the genre in really awesome and interesting ways. I think that the beat 'em up genre is probably the most misunderstood of all of the genres, due for a massive comeback. And I mean, technically, we have it in games like Devil May Cry. Those are beat 'em ups. I'm sorry, they are. But we're gonna pick randomly. So, gotta look at her, close our eyes. Random. We picked Sparkster. Oh man, the sequel to Rocket Knight Adventure. Just gonna throw that bad boy on, plop this in, turn off the lights, cause come on, it's the new year. Maybe, we'll see. We'll see if I leave that on or not. Oops, back on. Alright, let's get ourselves in position here. Do I want lights on or off? I want lights on. I want to have the bedroom. Yeah, Battletoads 2020. We'll see how that goes. Streets of Rage 4 absolutely will be. Alright, I've never played Sparkster. I played and beaten Rocket Knight Adventure, but I've never played Sparkster, so we're going to see how this goes. Oh, jeez, you're loud. Kitsarito! Woo! Throwing up some meat! Meat. Yeah, we're doing a grab bag of Genesis games. And I was going to talk about our year in review. I'm going to put my thing up as max. Come on. Level's normal. Rainbow Meat Stick! What you going to do? Alright, so the... Hold on, I guess see what the controls are. Attack, jump, rocket. Gotcha. Easy peasy. Rocket Knight Adventure was so good, so clutch. Like, that was one of my favorite games, like, on the system. Such a stellar action platformer. and really kind of a rare beast. They tried to revamp it on Xbox 360 as like one of their like kind of arcade titles. Not for me. It was a little messed up. Okay, he's grabbing a sword with an exploding mech. What is going on? Smarksure, that rocketing rodent, the perpetually propellant possum. Both games were just too fast for me. Oh man, I looked at. Okay. Okay, we got a mech fight. Okay, rockets. That's blocking. Come on. Okay, uppercut. Blocked! Kitsurito, that's where my major like draw is. I love Genesis games in general. So like, oh come on. Is this really what's happening? This is actually kind of dull. I feel bad. That's his rival. He was in the first one, but like, what is this? Come on. Okay. He won. Was he supposed to? Or is that like, do I have to do this again? This is like... Okay. Alright. I mean, I'll take it. I'm not digging the art style compared to the original. This is a little too 2D, but also 2D. And it's got too much 2D. But also like, the sprites and stuff are kind of lower quality. Kind of going for more of this kind of cartoon look. I don't know how to describe it. Like the colors are a little more plain. So Princess has been stolen. Okay. Okay, so we got a bar for that. That's not entirely true, but depends on the game. Okay, so that was a boost. Okay. Oh. What is this? Okay. Okay, so you can do a standing slash thing. Spin. Come on. Oh, what? Okay. We're trying this out. We're figuring this out here. Like, what? Okay. Starting to understand it. I'm getting it figured out. There's more. What? Okay. Why do the statues, like the pillars, talk? like their mouths are moving. That little like stone pillar. Why is it moving? Okay, so you got your weapon upgrades and stuff like that. Okay. Charge it up. This also moves a lot slower than the other Rocket Knight. Kind of disappointed. Kind of disappointed. I read one pull of wisdom about brawlers that just seems obvious in retrospect. Keep everyone on one side. Yeah, crowd control. It's like a major facet of it, right? Crowd control, spacing, and using the environment and all the tools to your advantage. Like, it's one of those weird things about brawlers that I always found that people never quite understood. Is like, understand the combat patterns, you know. Also, like, just pay attention, keep your spacing right. All that stuff, it's super important. Okay. Whoa. Okay. I have to hit this. Oh, what is this for? Okay, I gotta unscrew it. That's strange. That's slightly strange. Yep, throws so important. Oh my gosh. What the hell was that? Did you hear that? I gotta check on my kids, because, like, that was a really loud boom. I think people are shooting fireworks out outside, but that was really, really loud. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, yeah, everything's good. We're good. We're good. As people doing fireworks, I'm guessing. It was really weird. I was normally very careless in doing the. Yeah, see, the carelessness, right? That's like playing with fighting games. That carelessness it's just kind of just wanting things to progress, right? And it's not getting into the rhythm that the game makers are trying to get you into, getting into that headspace of, you know, a brawl, right? When you're really fighting somebody, you're not just going all crazy, you're reading your opponent. And that stuff's kind of super important. Let's see. What I said. Come on. Why are you not? Come on now. There we go. Okay. Starting to understand this. It's a process. Oh, it was way up there. I didn't see it there. Okay, we gotta go this side. Oh. This is weird. This is strange. The Sparkster game is very not like what we had with Rocket Knight. It's very different. Come on. We gotta go up like this, and then we... Oy vey. This is a pain in the butt. Oh. Just stay up here. Not move a muscle. Like, this totally kills the pace. Totally kills the pace of this. I'm just gonna stay here until it's time for it to move over. Because it's time for this stuff to charge up and stuff like that. It needs to... Because you can't do it with a normal just rocket. You have to have the full boost. That's just weird. It's so weird. I was anticipating this. This was one of the ones I was like, oh, I hope I get this one. Because I love Rocket Knight, you know? More of this? Come on. Oh, okay, you gotta wait till it goes by, and then you can rocket past it. I think that's what it's wanting me to do. Yeah. Oh. Oh, come on. Alright, so I gotta stay like right here. This is weird. The music's okay. And this again. Like, this is frustrating. Like, come on. This boring, like, boss fight. What's the charge up? Nope. Alright. Let's try this again. Nope. That has to be fully charged. Hold on. Oh, I accidentally hit a diagonal. Whoops. So how's everybody's New Year going? Are you guys have anything special planned? Anything going on that you're excited about? I'm just, man, my wife works, so I'm just hanging out here. It's my plan. I'm gonna hit up the Renaissance has a stream starting at 11, so I'm gonna probably end it there and go visit him because he's an awesome dude. I want to say hi and wish him a happy New Year. I've also been secretly. Shh! Don't tell Keyglyph. I'm building a mud for her stuff. I've been working on it. I've got it all worked out now. I just have to build. Like, I've got everything connectable, and it's gonna be a great time. What in the world? Okay. What is this? Okay. Okay, so you got slime that you can't. Need that meat. Give me that meat. Yeah, so it'll be a mush. So it's a chat client, but it'll have RPG elements to it, as well as like quests and things. I mean, initially it's not gonna have any of that. It's gonna be almost strictly just chat. But shh, don't tell her. It is a secret. She's gonna be off of social network for the next month, and what a surprise! Look at this. Okay. There's a weird, like, slot machine thing going on. Oh man, yes, I grew up with it. So that was my childhood. Okay, hit him in the face. I had two very older brothers, and they were always feuding. They were much older than me, and there was one thing that they always they could come together on, and that was video games. Like they would settle the differences in that realm. So they decided to put all their money together and buy a Genesis, and it was a great time. Oh, okay, that didn't work. Come on. Nope. Okay. Nope. So we started off with Altered Beast as the pack-in game, and we had that until Christmas when we had a rich aunt give us stuff for Christmas. What? What? Did I not hit him? Did I not hit him in the face? Just asking for a friend. And so yeah, we played Altered Beast to death in that lead up, and mastered that game, man. I loved it. It's so good. Dude, Sparkster, come on. Dude. There. Whew. Yeah, so we got, and then that Christmas we got Quackshotzer and Donald Duck, we got Mickey Mouse Castle Illusion, I think we got, at that time, like, NHL, NHL 94, I think, at the time. And then we got, that was what we got for Christmas from her, and that lasted us a while, cause man, and then later on, my, brother, my middle brother, borrowed, they did like a game exchange, like borrowing with a friend, and we gave them NHL 94 for Phantasy Star 2, and then when it was time to return the stuff, the friend was like, I don't know what you're talking about, and wouldn't give us back NHL, so we got to keep his Phantasy Star 2, which, I think we won that exchange. I don't know about you guys. Oops. Yeah, that was a big win, I think. Oh, great. It's a chase thing. Nope. Good job, dude. Oh. Woo! One up. Okay. What's this? Okay. What a pain in the butt. Oh. Can't hit him with that. You just have to hit him with the rocket. Okay. Good job with the rocketing. Good rocketing. Good rocketing there, I have to say. Oh my gosh, what a pain. Wait. I'm sorry. Am I starting? No. No. I'm sorry, Sparkster. We're not doing that. We are not doing that. See ya. What's next? What's next in the grab bag, man? Okay, we're gonna get Rise of the Robots. No! No! Why, God? Why do you do this to me? I went from bad to worse. I went from bad to worse. We're doing Genesis Rise of the Robots. What were we thinking? Oh my God, Kitsurito, you don't know. It's notoriously bad. Notoriously bad. As one of the worst games ever. They marketed the crap out of this game on PC for being like, finally, PC has a great fighting game. And it was garbage on the PC, but even worse on the consoles. We're going to put the difficulty on easy. We're going to put the cinematics on, of course. Super moves on. Yeah, timer 30 seconds. Yeah. He even puts it on easy as its standard. I don't know the controls. We're going to find out. Look at those cinematics. Oh my goodness. We're in for a rare treat here. Whew. I'm already starting to sweat. This is terrifying. I'm scared. Kitsurito, I'm scared. But yeah, no, I grew up with the Genesis and the Sega CD. We were Sega people. You know, didn't have an NES. Enemy approaching, please wait. Look at that guy. Look at the video, the graphics on this. We were Sega kids all the way to the day that the Dreamcast died. We were 100% Sega. No Sony. Nintendo 64, you gotta pass. We built our sides. Ooh, this robot's intelligence rating's low. Power rating low. Combat abilities poor. Alright. What are the controls? Let's find out. Punch. 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 There's a jump button. Kick. Okay. Okay. Why isn't the kick button working anymore? Why isn't the kick button working anymore? Oh, and is this like a mode one? No, it's not a mode. Okay, that's just what it is. He's just got... Look at these controls! There's like no hit detection. Just like, just flail wildly until the 30 seconds is up. Hey, I won. Yeah. Cyborgs. Loader destroyed. Proceed with caution. A new enemy is approaching. Please wait. It's gotta load. Oh, look. He's got little tiny legs. Analyzing form. Wait. It's identified. Build a class 2 heavy construction robot. Intelligence low. Power high. Combat abilities average. Strength. Powerful arms. Weak points. Speed. Threat. Minimum. Let's do it. Okay, why am I kicking now? I'm telling you, it's a mode button thing. Must be. Right? Yes, okay. It uses... Okay, so this isn't... I don't have this thing set up for a 6 button, it looks like. This thing's high garbage. I'm winning. It's not easy, though. It's not easy. Wow. Am I gonna get my first KO? I got my first KO! This is, woo! Oh, poor little dude. He's clutching his pearls. I am the Naked Man. I am Pepsi Man. And, I am fighting these robots. Because they have risen. It's like, Mega Man, but with an edgier, it's an edgier, hardcore, more tone. This thing right here I'm fighting, coming up, it's a Crusher. Dismantling robot. Intelligence medium. Power rating average. Combat abilities good. Strength agility. Weak points head. Weak limbs. Threat dangerous. Yeah, dude, I am definitely... This is Pepsi Man 2.0 here. John Joe says, I haven't played this game since I rented it from Blockbuster. And it was pretty terrible then too, wasn't it, John? How's it going, by the way, John? Thanks for coming in. Oh my god. So the thing about this game is that, like, if you have the range, you win. Right? If you've got the reach, that's it for you. You've got the game. Because, like, I'm blocking it, doesn't much thing. I don't think I've ever wanted to play this again. I think it's an Amiga port. Yeah, so it was on PC, and it was... Wow. Pepsi Man's dead. Coke wins. And that's it. Game over. Okay, well, that was great. And so it was a PC game, and they would advertise the crap out of it in game magazines and stuff. Advertised the crap out of it on game magazines, and everyone was like, oh, this could be so cool, and fighting games coming to the PC. No, it was terrible. Okay, next in the grab bag. Okay, hey, thanks, Kitsurita, for coming in. I'll be here, don't worry. I think I'm gonna be here till like 11, so we got another 2 hours. Excuse me, another 2 hours. Oh, we're doing Streets of Rage 3. Let's do it. Something good. Oops. Now, to be fair, Streets of Rage 3 is the one I have played the least. A major Streets of Rage 1 fan. Streets of Rage 2, I do. Streets of Rage 3, I've played like a couple times. So, we'll see how it goes. I love that in the game title screen it says music by Yuzo Koshiro. Like, that's amazing. Dude, best soundtracks. Straight up. I'm just gonna up the level, lives, because come on, I love calling the cops in the original Streets of Rage, dude. So my introduction to Streets of Rage 1 was when we got our Sega CD for Christmas, again from my rich aunt. I'm gonna pick, please. We got a Sega CD like compilation disc that included Streets of Rage, Revenge of Shinobi, Columns, and Golden Axe, but with CD quality sound effects. Ooh, another few seconds and boom! Yes, we're lucky we found the bomb. What's our next move, Axel? Well, Zan was right about the bomb. Maybe he's right about the robots, too. But have to see it to believe it. Let's try to get a lead from the punks. I'm sorry you don't believe me, Axel. Well, there's no time to waste. Let's go. He looks like a very exhausted person. So the sound effects, so like when enemies died, and people got hit and stuff like that, the sound effects were different. Okay, that's my special. She's gotta roll. Oh, John, you've never seen this, have you? Welcome to my virtual bedroom. This is PC. This is all custom. This is a program called EMU VR. So it is a virtual space that uses RetroArch as its emulation. It has a setup for multiple TV setups and emulators running simultaneously. Why, thank you. The King's Quest V stuff. This is all Sierra decked because I just beat, recently in the virtual bedroom, Quest for Glory 1. So I decked it out with CD theme, even with the glow and dark Sierra stickers. So yeah, I decked it with everything, like Space Quest 3 bed sheets. I mean, come on. And so you can have multiple TVs set up, and you have your little console, and you hook up stuff to it. Currently, they only have the Super Nintendo, the PlayStation, and the N64 realistically modeled. And like with the PlayStation, watch, it's a phony, of course, but when you open it, you have to actually pick up the discs and put it in. But well, we're not gonna play it, so. Yeah, and so you work around this virtual space. You can decorate it how you like and add, like I said, all these custom little posters and stuff like this, which is super awesome. But the big thing, John, the big thing is that it emulates the TV realistically. Look at this. The RG, the red, green, and blue, like grill patterns in the TV, realistically simulated in this. Oh, my youngest may be waking up. We'll see how long this goes. If she wakes up, I'm gonna have to sadly call it a night, or we'll try to come back a little bit later. But right now, we are just gonna play ourselves some Streets of Rage 3. Oh, Susie! What are you doing there? Susie? You were just like... That's right. I gotta run. I forget about this. Garcia. Oh. Ah, snap. I don't know her special moves in this. I forget, because all the characters actually have special moves and stuff that they can do. I think I started gaming on 2600 at Grandma's. We had a shoebox full of games, and it wasn't long until we got an NES. I had a black and white TV in my room, and it was a while until I got a color TV. John, I started up on the 2600 myself as a kid. We had Combat in our basement, black and white TV as well, with the dials. And then the next thing that we got after that was an Apple II GS, because my parents thought it was super important that we learn how to use computers. And so when I was like 3 and 4 years old, I was learning how to use the Apple IIgs, playing Sierra games, which is why it's all dicked out in Sierra stuff. Um, and that's how I learned how to type and read. Was playing Sierra games and also this teaching game Sticky Bear. Ah, classic Sticky Bear. And never got to do an NES until much later in my life because everyone that I knew that had one, like my cousins and my older brother's friends, they wouldn't let me touch it because, and I quote, I would probably break it. Yet at the time, I had an Apple IIgs that I knew how to load things in, load up the operating system, and load up the discs, change discs over, even using the 8.5 floppy, and the other one, the one that is like a normal floppy disk. Loading all that stuff up, loading up the program, saving stuff, and not overwriting things because at the time you could totally overwrite data and destroy things and completely make your disk useless. But I was gonna break an NES, so I never got to really play an NES until much later. And Genesis was really my first outside of the Atari 2600. It was Genesis for console stuff, at least. Okay. All right, she's got the up roll, so we can dodge that way. Dude, sporting a gun. McLeod. McLeod and McBride. Ow, guns. They got the Genesis Mini on sale for $35 at GameStop. That's not bad. I didn't get Genesis until at least a price drop or two. See, we got the first gen Genesis. Oh, time for a ninja sword. So we had the Model 1 Genesis, which we love to death. Oh, great. Fat guys. That's right, don't throw. Don't throw, Blaze. I forget you can't throw the fat guys. It was, and man, we used that thing too. No joke. We had headphones on that bad boy all the time. Alright, dudes, come on in your boat. Ah, stupid motorcycle. Whew. Yeah, the Model 1 had so much better sound, and I loved it to death, man. That thing was beefy. This music is a little more experimental than the other ones, than the other Streets of Rage. I don't like it as much. It's probably the weakest, but it's still not bad. It's just a little more wacky. There's more going on, that's for sure. I also have the Model 1 Sega CD, which we love to death, but we never really got much in terms of the library on the Sega CD stuff. We had Vise, we had the Pac-In games, which was Soul Feast, Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective Volume 1, that Genesis collection thing, as well as some other wackadoo stuff. And then the big stuff we got was like Samurai Showdown on there. We got Eternal Champions on the Sega CD, which is such a great game. I had to play that at some point. So rich. There was so much going on that one. It was a lot of fun. Sonic CD. But surprisingly, actually, our Sega CD library was pretty lacking. Oh, Bono. Get back to you too. There we go. It did have Lunar. We rented that one, and my brothers played that. I didn't play it myself, but my brothers did. And I watched them play because that was the. I mean, for the RPGs at the time, like the Japanese RPGs and stuff, as a kid, I wasn't so into them as much as they were. And they were really into them. So I would watch them play those mostly. Look at that kitty cat popping out of the trash can. Sega CD was amazing though. I love it to death because one, it wasn't the case at the time, but it definitely, as I grew up, I have a love for FMV games in general. So like, and that really kind of stemmed from a lot of the shooting gallery games of the arcade, and most importantly, Gabriel Knight 2 on the PC. I thought that game was spectacular. What, dude? Oh, that builds up. Okay. Save that. And that doesn't hurt me. Okay, I'm learning so much already. That does not hurt me to use. Yes! She was dead. He was a big boss character in the older games. Oh no. I hate jetpack guys. Jetpack guys are the bane of my existence. And Streets Rich 2? Not my personal favorite, that's for sure. Yes! I can't believe it! No one told me a thing! I wasted time by these books. I think I have an idea where to go now. I hope you're right. He really is. He's just out of breath. He just looks really sweaty. Whoops. Duh. Ice. Telephone, telephone, telephone! I love that the telephone booths are just flashing neon telephone! Come on, let's go. There we go. Oh, snap. Okay. Hold on. I gotta beat this dude up first. Skip the kangaroo. Don't kill the kangaroo. Don't kill the kangaroo. Kill the trainer. Avoid the kangaroo. Kill the trainer. Let's see if I can do this. I don't know if I can. Come on, you can do this. Kill the trainer first. Sorry, kangaroo. Nope, wrong thing. It's okay. I can die. Because I have to do a continue to get the kangaroo. Oh, snap. Okay, it's fine. That's fine. We're okay. Oh. Find Rue. Kill the other dude. Bruce. Almost got him. Yes! You're free, Bruce! You're free! Okay. So now, when I get a game over. Seizure warnings! You could have a seizure, but you gotta dance. Yeah, you gotta dance. Sorry, Susie. secret character. A lot of people don't know this. Hey, J-Rod! We just, I forget how to come out of that. I forget how to come out of a throw when they grab you. Yeah, we're doing 3. We're doing a grab bag right now, but I wanted to at least get the kangaroo, because I've never gotten it before. So, like, when I die, I'm gonna go as far as I can until I have to continue. I'm gonna be that kangaroo. We just unlocked him. Oh. How are you doing, J-Rod, by the way? Happy New Year, man. We are moments away from a new year in the East Coast here. I forget how to do that. Doing good? Or you're doing okay at least? Hey, I'll take it. Oh, man, this year has been the shittiest year of my life, but outside of that, I'm doing spectacular. It's been the worst year possible for any. Like, I would wish this year on no human being. Oh, dude, that knife uppercut. It can only go up, right, J-Rod? Let's hope, man. Oh. Come on. Because, yeah, I had a very genuine cancer scare at the beginning of the year. My cat ended up having hypothyroidism, which required radiation therapy, which made him radioactive. And we were supposed to use this very specific flushable litter that, by the way, is not flushable, and had to get the city sewage department out because our toilet exploded when we were living in an apartment. And so that happened. My wife's grandfather passed away, and then later her grandmother just very recently. And we bought a house and then had to spend $10,000 to replace its boiler, which was leaking carbon monoxide all over the house, slowly poisoning us. And then my youngest had second-degree burns from hot chocolate that she grabbed off the counter, which I didn't know she could grab anything from the counter because she was too short. That wasn't true. So we had all that going on, and then she's okay now, thankfully. And then my wife's grandmother passed away, and Mona. Is the other person named Lisa? Please be named Lisa. It is! Lisa and Mona! By the way, these guys are really cool. Masa and Mune! Oh! Okay, I got one more life. No! What was that? Oh, just missed. There we go. Time to be a kangaroo. Ha ha! Oh, dude! Dude, the kangaroo is OP! I never got to play as the kangaroo! Oh, why would you do that to a poor kangaroo? Dude. Oh, dude, he like covers the whole screen in a jump. Oof. Ouch. Oh, dude. There we go. Come on. Come on, dude. Little Roo. No! You got one on me. There we go. Much better. Whew. That was scary. Do 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 do. The sound of breaking glass. It's Roo! That's my boy, Roo. There's a letter. Little do we know kangaroos can't read. Come and inspect the building of our new mall. Kangaroo. I know this place is linked with the syndicate. We interrupt this program for an important announcement. The chief of police has been kidnapped. The last person seen with him was ex-cop Axel Stone. What? I haven't seen him for over 6 months. Coming at this time, the loss of such a senior city figure can only mean further mayhem if more bombs explode. I think this means more trouble. Let's go to the construction site. Sentient kangaroo! It's my first time playing as him. I've never played as the kangaroo. Oh, crap. The game just crashed. You know what? That's okay. It's time to move on anyways. Let's pick another game for the grab bag! Whoop. Hold on, we're not doing Dr. Brock's Mean Machine. That's not even supposed to be in there. Mickey Mania! Let's do Mickey Mania. Boink. Never played Mickey Mania. But I have played like Castle Illusion and all that jazz. Let's see how it stacks up. Sony ImageSoft and Disney Software present Mickey Mania. The Timeless Adventures of Mickey Mouse. Traveler's Tales. Ooh, that's a good sign. Options. Okay, jump, throw. Gotcha. Whoop. Let's do this. Busting out Steamboat Willie. I remember reading game magazines when this game came out. It was the hottest topic of which system did this game better. And the consensus was the Sega CD. Because come on. Sega CD was the best. Okay, I'm guessing those hurt me. Okay, they do. Nice Steamboat Willie. Whoa, animation. Okay, everything hurts you. What? I just killed that poor cat. Okay. So last one. Okay, so you gotta wait for the pattern to be done. Oh, no. Mickey, get your ass back up there, buddy. Mickey, buddy. Get the hole in the ground. Okay, that can't hurt. Okay. Starting to understand Mickey Mania just a little bit more. Everything kills you. Oh, we're starting to need some color. There we go. What? Checkpoint? Alright. Oh. It is hard to determine what is and isn't a platform. What did you make, Mickey? Ring the bells. Boink, 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 boink. Okay, interesting. More color. The music also is getting more done up, which is interesting. It's getting more full. Oh, you're going down. What was that supposed to do? Oh. I see. throw across. How do you get that high? Oh, okay, I have to jump up and then hit. I see. Okay. That's all doable. Got this, Mickey. Yes! Victory! Okay. Congratulations, Mickey has stopped the cranes and rescued Steamboat Willie. Alright, I didn't know he was in danger. Like, alright, that's cool. I'm down. What's happening next? I don't even know. Spooky Mickey, the Mad Doctor. Bats. Always a good sign, right? Always a good start to a Mickey Mouse game. Oh, hey, I got a checkpoint. Oh, alright. Oh, jeez. Everything's killing me. What? So all the bones that come off this thing also can kill you. What just hurt me? Oh, it's just him being scared. Oh, come on. Avoid the bones. Of course, it wakes up bats. Okay. Quit it with the bones. Mickey, grab the vine, man. Mickey, grab the vine, man. Mickey, grab the vine. Thank you. Dude, Beacrones, how's it going, man? How are you today? Long time no see. How are the wife and kids? Mine were delicious. Mickey, grab the vine. Thank you. Bats. Okay. Come on. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Powering through. Oh no. Oh Jesus. What? Okay, okay. Okay. Uh-oh, Mickey has broken all of the trolleys, but he manages to continue. I would say Beacrones that Castle of Illusion, World of Illusion, super stellar. Cannot recommend them enough. Quackshot starring Donald Duck. Oh, 10 out of 10. Super good. Mickey Mania. We'll see about that. The verdict's still out. We'll see. Oh, come on. No. Barrels. That's great. I love more than bats? Barrels. Great. Yep. Good job, Mickey. Bats and barrels. Quackshot is super good. I did beat it on my stream when I started back up again. Way back in October. I did that and Mickey Mouse. Those like the first games that I streamed in the virtual bedroom. Had a blast. They're really great games. Watch out for the bones. Watch out for the bones. And the skull. And the bats. Come on. Grab the vine, Mickey. Nope. I'll give him one more shot, Mickey. One more shot. I remember seeing it reviewed in Game Informer back in the day, but it was too cool for school to pay attention to it. Yeah, those are kids' games. We don't need that. Alright, so let's try this again. We'll do one more continue on this and then we'll move on if we find it to be really takes more than one shot. There we go. Alright. Don't touch the bones. Mickey, don't touch the bones. Oh my god, Mickey. Don't touch the bones. Okay. Oh, Mickey. What'd I say about those bones? Come on. Thank you. Come on. No, Mickey. It's not a no-oh situation here, buddy. Okay? It's not a no-oh situation. Donald Duck is a plunger gun? No, thank you. You'll be severing spines in Mortal Kombat, thank you very much. It's true. When I was a kid, we got it just because, one, we were younger, and I had a rich aunt who just gave us whatever we wanted because our family was poor. But she was rich. Come on. Come on, Mickey. Get it together. Okay. Oh, Mickey. That health, yes. Mickey, grab the vine, Mickey. No problem, I'll be here. Don't worry. I ain't going nowhere. Okay. Oh, how did I get through that? How did I get through that? Holy smokes. Alright, we're doing better. Now for this mess. Okay. Oh. Alright. You didn't give me that option previously. You're just like, yeah, Mickey, destroyed all the, carts. It's like, but I just started. Oh, no, Mickey! Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Donkey Kong, eat your heart out, man. I made it. But it... Okay. Important question here. Like, okay, Mickey Mania. Here's the thing. Right? The last time I did that, I only died once. And you let me move on. And I still had like 2 lives. And you're like, somehow you were able to manage getting through there. And I had more lives in this situation here. Coming out. But this time you're like, no, we're not going to do that this time. Sorry. Oh, come on. Mickey. What? He didn't even touch me. This is ridiculous. This Mickey Mania game is not as good as people like to say it was. Welcome back. We're back with shoddy hit detection. Okay. Gotta kill the bat because it can still hit me even though I'm on the vine. Where other things don't hit me when I'm on the vine. Oh great, that guy too. Mickey, grab the vine, buddy. There you go. There you go, Mickey. Grab the vine. There you go, buddy. Whoa, come on. Okay. Okay. You know what? You know what? Oh, Mickey. Alright, you go on an elevator. Level Mickey Mouse, hooray! Oh, that was a good idea. That was a good idea. So you would continue, and it came over. You know what, Mickey? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you and all that, but... No. He's throwing things... and being just a complete and utter... Oh, okay, we're going grab bag. Grab bag time. Grab bag, grab bag, grab bag, grab. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Hyperstorm Heist. Yes! Okay, that's a win. That's a win in the grab bag. Let's see what we got. Because I think the tournament fighters are also in there, maybe? Oh, hold on. Maybe I picked the wrong... one? Did I pick the wrong region? Might have crashed it. Let's see. You played through this last year? Nice. There we go. Let's kick Shell. Sorry. We're up in the continues in the player thing. We're just doing that. Have to. Now, the Turtles games, I'm going to be very honest here. I always pick Raph. The Turtles games are fun, but they're not very good beat-em-ups. Yes. This is April O'Neil reporting. Love it. Colorful, fun with another friend. Those are moments that are magical and enjoyable. But to say that these games are actually good beat-em-ups, sorry. Sorry. I have the resurrected Darkness dimension as it's only about no time before. I conquer the world. Turtles, I dare you to challenge me. I love how he's rocking kind of the Super Shredder look. I'll always love this. Because like one of my fondest arcade memories comes from the original Turtles arcade game. My 2 older brothers and I would play. And so what got me... I'm gonna have to pause right away. What got me into Raph was because I was a Leonardo kid, right? My oldest brother Nathan was Donatello. My middle brother Ben, he was Michelangelo. Look at my skin tight turtles. Look at my skin tight shirt turtles. Look at it. And so I was always Leonardo, but in the arcade, the Leonardo one was busted. That the joystick was all janky. One of the buttons didn't work. It sucked. But since there was three of us, there's always one space open. Raphael. So I picked him. And that particular session, we got, between the three of us, all the way to Shredder. At the very, very end. And kids were started coming from the arcade to like watch because it was a big deal. Somebody getting to the end of a beat 'em up, that's a big deal. And we were poor. So we did it on like, it was like $5. We did not have a lot of money. So we were rocking it. Like major awesome. And then we ran out of cash. And so we stepped aside and kids took over with money to beat it. And we all watched it and everyone was like super stoked and like just excited to be there in that moment. And that's such a rarity at that time because you didn't have a true faithful like port on consoles at that time. So for those people being there, that really was like the first time that they saw the end of that game. You didn't have YouTube, you didn't have any of that stuff. So everybody was just crowding around to watch the ending of that game and everyone was super excited. And so from then on out, Raphael was like my guy. You know, always has been after that. I was a Turtles obsessed as a kid. I watched all the movies and stuff like that, and it just was all-time favorite. Although you have to admit, though, the jump kick is really beefy in this. Like, it's so cool. It's a great jump kick. You saw someone get as far as Krang back in the day. Yeah, and so like it was wild times, man. I was a kid of the arcade, so like when we got to go, my parents would go to the mall and stuff like that, and my brothers and I would just hang out in the arcade. And even if we didn't have any money, we just watch people and just be excited about stuff. But like I was playing, you know, my first like arcade games and stuff like that back in the day were Return of the Jedi, and oh, why did I get that pizza? What's wrong with me? Return of the Jedi, Temple of Doom. When fighting games came out into the scene, my whole world changed from there on out, man. That was it for me as a kid. I would play, that's like why we had the Genesis. Had the best fighting games. And yeah, I understand Street Fighter was best on the Super Nintendo, but first thing we got was a 6-button controller as soon as we could. But we were playing, you know, Eternal Champions and Samurai Shodown on the Genesis, which was better than the Super Nintendo one. Crap. Oh, what? What kind of hit detection was that? That pizza. Ah, the slide. I remember the slide. What? Remember how to do the slide? It's like you dash, you jump attack. Oh no, that's a kick. There we go. No problem. I'll be here, man. No worries. But no, we would play yeah, in the arcade days of old, like playing fighting games was like my meat and potatoes. And it bothered my brothers so much because they were much older than me, but I could kick their butts in all the fighting games. And so I was the subject of a lot of the rage, but I was the subject of a lot of the pride in the arcade. I prefer 2 on the NES, if you want my honest opinion. I know that 3 is technically like all new and like kind of custom built for it, but I don't know. I just have more nostalgia for TMNT 2 on the NES, even though I didn't play it until much later. But it's just because of its, you know, it being the arcade version of it. Oops. No, as it say, no sale? You don't get the pizza yet? Oh, crap. Okay, get the pizza. Yeah, it's true. It's true. The jump kick was very OP at the time. And always has been in the Turtles games, but like... Whee! And like everybody always prefers like Turtles in Time. I don't know, man. Turtles in Time is great. I just like the original. It's not, I know it's not, I know Turtles in Time is better. It is better, just categorically, like, objectively it is better. But I like the original. Just nostalgia factor, you know? But no, when I did fighting games and stuff like that, it was a place of pride for my brothers in the arcades because I was really good. And, like, I would just pummel these teenagers. And I was a little kid, and they'd get so mad, and my brothers would just come in, and it was just a grand old time. People always try to show off to like their girlfriends of how good they are at fighting games. And for me, I was just like, always wanted to show them up, even when games I'd never played before. Because like I was a Virtua Fighter person, and I hadn't played Tekken at the time, and I was playing the Tekken 2, and I was playing Tekken 2. And this guy came up, much older than me. He was like an adult. And, like, you know, he popped the collar of his shirt, I kid you not, and was like, And I was like, okay. And so he picks this dude, and I picked the boxing kangaroo, because come on, who wouldn't at that point? And, I pummel him, and he's furious, and his girlfriend's there. And she like laughs, and he gets really pissed off, and he tries to fight me again, and nope. And he's just like so mad. He like pounds the cabinet and stuff like that, and like he's just furious. And I just very funny. Although I did have an adult man threaten my life because I beat him in Street Fighter 3, and like my brothers had to come and rescue me because it was a real serious situation, and I was like, you know, 11 at the time, and he was just mad because he would play in Street Fighter 3. He would play Elena, who had a healing ability, and I played Ryu or Ken, and I was at and what was even worse was I was at the final boss of Street Fighter 3 at the time when he challenged me, and he didn't even ask. He just pulled up. I was fighting the final boss. I was so excited, and so he challenges me, and I kick his butt. And he wants a rematch, and he's like, "You can't handle my healing ability." He said something to that effect. And at one point, he throws out this token, right? It's this, like, medallion. And he just, like, sets it on the table. And I was just like, huh? And he's like, "Got that for beating a pinball machine game." And I was like, okay. And so, like, after I beat him the first Elena, he throws that down, tells me the story, and he's like, "Now you can't handle my healing power." And I beat him again, and he gets really mad, and his friend comes up and is like, "Dude, if you don't let my buddy win here, we're gonna fuck you up." And my oldest brother's with me at the time, and he's like, "Dude," he just told me, he's like, "Let it go." And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Yep." And I had to lose. I had to throw the fight. And I didn't get to beat that game. I was really sad because I loved Street Fighter 3 a lot. And yeah, sad day indeed. Oops. Alright, no problem, man. I'll be here until 11, and then I'm going to head over into the Renaissance stream. And I'm going to probably call it a night then, because I got to work on a project. A super secret project. It's a pleasure, man. Have fun storming the castle! Do you think they're going to do it? It'll take a miracle. It's going to take a miracle for me on this, man. I haven't played the Turtles games in so long. Getting antsy. And Happy New Year, by the way. There we go. Happy New Year. Oh, knows we all need it. Seriously. Scene 1, New York City clear. Cowabunga indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Scene 2, a mysterious ghost ship. Else do anything? Apparently not. Oh, don't mind me, I just get stabbed. Okay, that is not a thing you want to touch, apparently. Redox, how's it going? Hey, Happy New Year, man. We are on the cusp of a new era. Hopefully a better one than what we had this year, man. This is the worst year of my life. So maybe next year will be better. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. It is turtle time indeed. Oh my gosh. What you up to, Redox? Did you have a good stream? I know you were streaming your summer streaming earlier, right? You got unstuck in your Festivus rando, finally. Oh, yes! On the random generator thingy. I asked the Link to the Past Discord folks for help. Yes. That's awesome. I'm glad you finally got unstuck, because that was... I knew that was the source of a lot of frustration, because you were stuck in a lot of times, right? On the different versions that you were doing. I'm glad you were able to get that figured out. I have a bunch of people in an old retro community that I used to be in, and they used to do a lot of the random generation stuff. If I was super big into Link to the Past, I would absolutely be doing that. But sadly, Link to the Past was not my cup of the tea, just because it was the last Zelda game I played. So at that point, it didn't have that nostalgia factor, but also didn't have that wow factor. Not to say it's bad, because I do think it is still a spectacular game and truly deserves the classic moniker. It is a brilliant game, but yeah, it's not for me personally. Like, I was like, it was good, it was alright. It didn't have any big thing. Now you have gloves, arrows, moon pearl, and the Duck of Doom. Ooh, the Duck of Doom. I like it. Haha! I'm onto your ruse. Alright, I'm gonna lose the pizza. Let's get it. Oh! Board! Oh, okay. Yeah, the one there. Watch out for those. That was an addition for the festive randomizer. Duck of Doom. I don't think it does anything. The line said, "You should know better than to pick up a duck in a dungeon." So it said it was a reference to the Oh, yes! Munchkin. Great game, by the way. I highly recommend. A lot of fun. A lot of people give it crap because it's, Steve Jackson Games, but... because that's considered, the Hasbro of board games or whatever. Of, cool board games. I think that's a bunch of BS. If the game's fun, it's fun. The kunai. Oh. Oh, come on. I need some pizza badly. Rock dudes. Okay, keep it up. Just hanging on the precipice of destruction here. Help me! I had to warm up, figure out like I had to figure out a lot of patterns and stuff like this because it's been so long. Oh, nice, you got an extra life. It's been so long since I played that like I forget how to do a lot of this stuff. So I was like trying to figure it out and I was like, hold on, I don't remember how to do this move. Pizza. Oh, my toes, my toes! Oops. Dude, I'm rocking it up. Doing great. Alright. Rocksteady. You look delicious! I'm hungry for some turtle soup. Do you like my accent? Is that pretty good? I think it's pretty accurate, right? What you got, dude? It's crazy. I haven't played this game since I was a kid. So like I'm surprised. Like I'm really doing a blind run here. I haven't played this in forever. So like I have no idea what the patterns are. I'm having to remember them all from the get-go, on the fly. So I'm proud of myself so far. We're doing pretty good. Playing it safe, that's for sure. Yes! Not bad. Not bad at all. Remember, when I see you next time, I'll beat you. 10 out of 10 accents. Mysterious ghost ship cleared. Shredder's hideout. Ten out of 10 hideouts. MF! Don't die on me, buddy! Oh, snap. Oh, shell-shocked indeed. This music, by the way, is rocking. It's rocking music. 10 out of 10 soundtracks. Whew. Did not mean to use that move. Not mean to use that move. Come on, Raph, stay alive, buddy. Oh, my youngest is getting up, which means we're gonna have to call it a night, actually. So, well, we had a perfect timing too, and it did that. So, anyways, thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate it immensely. I would raid, but I gotta go grab her real quick. So, thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate it immensely. Have a wonderful night, okay, guys? And Happy New Year. I'm gonna head out into Renaissance stream later tonight, so I hope to see y'all there.